All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here set up in the sorority room in Tanque Verde Ranch. This right here is what the venue looks like, the reception area. So today we're going to be in 3 locations. We're going to be here. This is going to be the reception. This is where we're going to end the night out. And then we're going to start the day in the ceremony area, which is right outside those doors. And then we're going to do ceremony and cocktail hour out there. And then after that's done, we're going to go upstairs for the terrace for dinner. And then lastly, we're going to come down here for the reception. So just to explain everything I have here. So everything is unloaded from the truck. All the stuff over here, this is what's going to go to the ceremony and for the dinner area on that side. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up first. But as you can see, we already have the table hooked up there. 6-foot table that I got from Costco. This right here is a case for the Rev 7. This right here is the case that holds the Sennheiser microphones, the power conditioner, and the drawer for the microphones. These right here are the lights from both lighting. There's 2 cases, and there's 10 lights in each case. This right here is the facade. This right here is my mic stand that I got from, I think, Sam Ash or Guitar Center like 15 years ago. It's a Hercules mic stand. So you can see that. Yeah. Hercules mic stand. This right here is RCF mixer number 1, which we're going to use here. Cable bag. This right here is the ultimate table stands, the ultimate, what is it called? I forget what it's called, but it's the TS100 lift assist tripod stand. And we have our EV15s. We have 2 of those, one there, EV ETX 15s, and we also have a sub. So end up putting the sub here, actually putting the sub in the back, and then we're going to put the 2 speakers on the towers, and then everything's going to be sitting in the middle, and then we're going to do uplights all the way around. So that's going to be pretty much our entire setup. So I just want to break everything down right now in the long format for YouTube for people who are interested in the details on how I do everything. So while this time lapse is going, I just want to give you a quick pro tip. One thing that I do before every wedding is during my planning meetings with the bride, I'll ask and get their POC of the venue. I then contact that venue POC and have them schedule a time and day whenever I can come there and get a tour of the venue. So that way everything goes smoothly here on wedding day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everything is done. So we have our EV ETX 15s. They're on the ultimate support stands. These are the hydraulic ones that will lift 55 pounds for you or 50 pounds for you. Coming around to the back, we have our RCF mixer here. We have our rack that has our Sennheiser mics. We'll scan those later whenever we come back from setting up the other side. We have our our Rev 7. We have our sub that's right here. Laptop is going to go right there. So pretty much I put the speaker, the sub right here. So that way it's not, normally I put the sub right here in front. But if there was enough space from this dance floor, I would have put it here. But the dance floor is pretty much close up to me. So I don't mind putting the sub right there. And also too, it's going to keep people from kind of coming up to me. So right here, so I make like a little barrier. So if anyone wants to have access to me, they can come around to that side over there. So sub and how I'll run it too. Both tops is coming through here. And then from here, these 2 is going to the mixer. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of, crap about how I hook it up, but I've been doing this for years. I think it sounds better than running the sub separately from an aux. So I like the way this is set up, so don't come for me in the comments. But anyway, it sounds good. Got the 2 tops, like I said, and that's pretty much it. So now what we're going to do is, and we got the uplights going all the way around. So I'll show you that later once everything is done. So all this right here is going to go outside to the cocktail area and upstairs to the dinner area. So that's going to be our next stop. All right, so we're outside We just left from in there. So now we're gonna go right over there on the other side of that tree line or that little bush line over there for the ceremony. And then dinner is gonna be right up there. So this is everything loaded up. So this is everything that's gonna go ceremony and up there on the terrace for dinner. To elaborate on that pro tip earlier about going to the venue ahead of time. So me personally, I go to the venue within the 30 days of the wedding. Normally, I try to do it 10 days out from the wedding. But I go there so that way whenever, like on wedding day like today, I know where to go. I know where everything is setting up. You know, I know whether I need Wi-Fi or not. You know, cables. I already know the situation. So that is one thing that you should be doing is going to that venue ahead of time and not on wedding day. Also, too, what that does is helps you build rapport with that venue as well, because now it makes you look more professional and makes it look like that you're on top of your P's and Q's. All right, so here we are at the ceremony spot. Okay, so this is the ceremony setup. We're gonna go up there next. But anyway, we just came from that building right over there. So that's the building we just came from. And now we're over here at the ceremony area. So we are gonna set up right here. If you've never done a wedding before, the first part of the wedding is called the ceremony. The ceremony normally lasts 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes. But anyway, for that, all you need is one speaker. You need something to play music from. I use an iPad, but then you're also going to need 2 microphones. One of the microphones should be a lapel, and the other microphone can be in handheld, and you can use that for you. Okay, everything is set up. This is the ceremony set up. Everything is mic checked. Sound test is good to go. I already scanned all the mics. So just kind of give you an overview. So we're going to use this mic right here for, so today's wedding, they're going to do a special presentation. So they're going to need a handheld for that. So this is going to be the handheld, and the lapel. It's already programmed and ready to go. So that's going to be lapel for the efficient. That's right there. All right. And then we have our aux cable here for our iPad. This is what we're going to play everything off of for the ceremony music. Going through the RCF mixer. We got our antenna hooked up. Everything is running off of the battery pack here. And the reason why I have this aux is because what's going to happen is after the ceremony is done, I'm going to disconnect this entire setup here, mixer and this case, and I'm going to take it up there where I'm going to have the other EV50 up there, because up there on the terrace is where they're going to have dinner, and they're also going to have their first dances up there as well. So they're going to do an acoustic mic. And an acoustic guitar, and vocalist going to need a mic. So that's why I had this mixer here, because I have mics, and I'm going to have him plug into the mixer for the acoustic guitar. So that's what I'm going to have there here. So once this is up there, then we're still going to continue to play music for the cocktail hour. That's why I have this right here, because I can hook up my my iPhone, iPod up to this right here and transition once all this is taken away. Also, too, I got a microphone that I'm going to plug into here. So that way, whenever cocktail hour is done and I need to tell everyone, hey, cocktail hour is done, let's go upstairs for the dinner, I don't have to yell. I can just plug in the mic and do that there. So this is the ceremony setup. EV50 RCF mixer. Got the rack with the Sennheiser microphones and the iPad. This is a 3-foot table. I got from Amazon, and this cloth right here I got from, I think it's called Valley Cloths or something like that, or Valley Tabletop, or Valley Tablecloth or something like that. That's where I got that from. It's a spot in Canada, but anyway, they do the little 3-foot square scrims. So leave my bag right there, because at the end of the night, once everything's done, I'm going to need that. And also, too, once we finish setting up there, I'm going to leave this dolly down here as well. So now we're going to go upstairs to set up the dinner area. I know you're probably thinking that this wedding is really spread out, but really this is normal for Arizona. Normally you have 3 locations: ceremony, cocktail hour, dinner reception. Okay, so this is the dinner area. It's a little hump, especially pushing this little cart here. But this is gonna be the dinner area here. So we got tables, 1, 2, 3 long tables. Got some tables back there. They will do their first dance right over here. And as you can see, this is where we were just a minute ago, right down there. All right, so anyway, we're going to set up right over here in this corner where this outlet is at right here. So I'm not gonna need this table because I have my own small table, but I'm gonna set up right over here. Another pro tip is whenever you are at the venue, at your venue visit, and you're asking when can you set up for the wedding, what I do, I try to push for 9 and 10 a.m. Normally the weddings here the ceremony starts around 4 o'clock. So that gives me enough time to set up, go home, change, relax, and get back to the venue 30 minutes prior to the ceremony starting. All right, change to the change. So we was gonna set up over there, but I was told that the acoustic guitarist and the vocalist wants to be close to the bride and groom whenever they are doing their dance, their first dance. So we moved the table right here and the speaker right here. The reason why we moved it right here is because I'm assuming that he's going to have some type of 1/4 inch cable to go from his guitar to my mixer. So normally his cable is probably gonna be like 6 to 10 feet, and he will need to be closer to me. If he needs longer, then we're gonna have to come up with a solution with that. But this is why we're right there and not over there. But anyway, this setup is complete. The reason why there is nothing on this table is because everything that's going to be on the table is down there. Like I said, after we get done with the ceremony, that mixer, that RCF mixer, and that rack that holds the mic is going to be right here. So we're going to move all that right here, and that way we'll plug in power, we'll plug in the XLR cables for everything right here. So that's going to take place during cocktail hour. So after the ceremony is over, cocktail hour is done, we will have an hour to get just the mixer and the rack up here on that table. And what we're gonna do as far as music, we're gonna hook up the aux and have it running through just the Evolve 50 for music. But anyway, here is the dinner area. And like I said, I'll do a video and kind of let you know how everything looks during the wedding. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I have went home and changed. This is what the attire looking like. The colors are earth tone colors. So did my best to match out. But anyway, we're back at the ceremony location. So what I was telling you earlier is after the ceremony is done, we're going to move the RCF mixer and this whole case that has the microphones. We're going to move that right up there. All right, because that's where the dinner's going to be at. And then we're going to play the rest of the cocktail off of the aux. And then for microphone, whenever I let everyone know that ceremony is over and it's time to go upstairs, I'm going to be using the X Vibe. I'm going to plug in one in to the microphone there, one into the microphone, and the other end is going to be plugged in to the back of the EV50 right here. I forgot to charge it, so right now it's charging. So we got about an hour before, at least an hour before I'm going to need it. So, but anyway, I just want to give you this. This is the 360 of the venue. People are starting to trickle in. We have another about 5-6 minutes before the pre-ceremony starts. And after pre-ceremony, we're going to go to the ceremony. After the ceremony, we're going to stay here for cocktail hour. And then all this is going to happen to move. And after that, this is the end of the ceremony. There is a bride and groom walking off. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put on the music for cocktail hour and then break down the box that has the microphones and the mixer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, ceremony is now over. So we just broke down the case with the mics and our mixer. And like I said, we have everything playing here. So we have the X Vibe hooked up, and I have this here for the X Vibe so that way I can make this announcement. And also too, everything is now playing off of the iPhone there. And we're still everything powered by the battery pack. And looking at this battery pack, we have roughly 7 hours left. So now we're gonna take this upstairs and get that pre-positioned for the dinner. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just got finished taking everything from down there up here now. So here we are, we have everything set up exactly how it was down there, just up here. All right, so we have the EV50 RCF mixer, and we have our rack that has our both microphones. So one mic is gonna be for the vocalist, and the other mic will be for me. And the acoustic guitar, I'll have him plug in to either right here or to my my Evolve 50. So I'm probably gonna have him hooked up right here. But his cord is only 10 feet long, so we'll see. But anyway, this is the dinner setup. As you can see, we have all the tables all here. All right, and you can see everyone is down there mingling and have a good time for the cocktail hour. And I just want to add really quick that moving the mic and the mixer is not a normal thing. I normally don't do that. The only reason why I did it this time was because the bride and groom is having a special singer and guitarist playing at the dinner. Normally, brides and groom just want music played, and then that's it, and you have some speeches, and that's it. But there we go. And here is our cocktail hour. As you can see, everyone's mingling, have a good time. All right, we do have some people up there taking pictures. All right, and then we have the photographer and everyone taking pictures right over there. So this is the ceremony setup, and then once we're done here, we're gonna go right up there for dinner and first dances. Then after that, we're gonna go over to the ballroom, which is over there. After cocktail hour was over, we moved everyone upstairs to the patio for dinner and first dances. So this is how first dances is looking and sounding.
Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the reception space. The uplights are already turned on. Let's go ahead and put them on multicolor. Yeah, that's good there. All right, so multicolor's on. So after everyone gets done with dinner, they're upstairs now. They'll come down here and we'll do the grand entrance and we'll go ahead and start the party. All right, so this right here is a 360 of the entire area here. So the DJ booth is there. Up lights all the way around. And there we are for this. So it's almost time to rock and roll. Okay, here we are in the reception area. So after dinner and the first dances was done upstairs on the patio, we transitioned down here for the grand entrance, and now we're in reception mode. Everyone's dancing, having a good time. There's the bride right there coming in the picture. She went and changed, got into some jeans and a dress shirt, dancing, having a time of her life. The song that I'm playing right now is I Got a Feeling by Black Eyed Peas, one of her favorite songs. But yeah, as you can see, the uplights is popping. Everyone having a good time. But this is what it's all about, creating that experience. And also, too, whenever you are DJing, make sure you get footage to show your clients what you do. Peace.